pop some bubbly, and make some cocktails. Hey party people, and welcome back to the channel. If you are new here, I am so excited you are here with me. My name is Nicole. I am a registered dietitian. I have a master's in nutrition. I've been a fitness instructor. I've done all the things in nutrition and fitness for the past 10 years. Another thing that I do enjoy doing is going to happy hour, going to the bar, getting a nice cocktail, and I freaking live for bubbly. Some champagne, sparkling wine, whatever you want to call it. Yet, here's the dealio. Cocktails can be gosh darn expensive when you go to the bar, and they can be filled with all sorts of ingredients you don't necessarily want nor need nor give you any nutritional value. And I know happy hour is not about the nutrition at all, but wouldn't it be fun and wouldn't it be nifty if you could make a fancy AF cocktail in your home for cheaper and better for you? I am so excited to share these 3 champagne recipes with you that I found on the internet that we're gonna make a little healthier. So one, they're gonna be cheaper than you can find at the bar. They're gonna be fancy as F. Your friends, yourself is gonna be so freaking proud and astonished about what you can make. And 3, they're not gonna be laden with extra sugar and ingredients that you don't even want in your drinks. We want all the fun, no fuss. So let's make these 3 champagne beverages. And if you haven't already, press like, subscribe to the channel so you never miss another nutrition, happy hour, or exercise video from me. Fun fact about champagne. So I'm using Corbel. They're calling this the California champagne. Technically speaking, no champagne or sparkling wine can actually be called champagne unless it's made in Champagne, France. Also, fun fact, be careful about what champagne you are buying because depending on what kind of bubbles it is, may actually have more residual sugar than others. And residual sugar is just the sugar that's left over after the fermentation process. Wines you've had that are super, super sweet have a lot of residual sugar, and then the super dry wines basically have no residual sugar. Brut is actually really low in residual sugar. They have like less than 3 grams per glass, which is crazy. Extra dry is actually sweeter than Brut. But enough chitter chatter about science and residual sugar, let's pop some bubbles. First drink we're gonna make is a Campari Spritz. If you've had an Aperol Spritz, basically same thing. My bone to pick with Aperol Spritz is sometimes they don't really taste like much or they're too sweet. So Campari is a lot more bitter than Aperol, which again, I love a little bit of bitter. Also, there's notes of like cinnamon, clove, orange, cherry, and other things. So this is actually perfect little liqueur to add to drinks in the fall, in the winter to help warm you up. But we're gonna lighten it up with some club soda and some champagne or bubbly. First, grab ice. I just have these huge ice cubes. I'm gonna put one, never mind because it does not fit. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Okay, then 2 ounces of Campari and play around with how much. Stir it. About 3 ounces of champagne. Is there a better way to do that? Probably. And top it with an ounce of club soda. If you want to dilute it a little bit more, maybe you're trying not to get as drunk as quickly, you can use club soda. Oh! So we're just gonna do 1 ounce. Honestly, how cute. Oh my good gosh. Y'all have, like, I'm not even joking, you have to make this. If you like any sort of like slight bitterness to your beverages, this is freaking amazing. So you know how old fashions are like complex, but if you don't like bourbon or whiskey, you're like, oh, I think I would like this if it was a different kind of liquor, but man, bourbon and whiskey just are the trash. I know a lot of people like it. I had my whiskey girl days. They're not here anymore. I like the bitterness, but I also like how fresh and cold and crisp this is. If you're not a very big bitter person, just do 1 ounce of Campari just for the complexity. For the 2 ounces, I think gave it a very big pungent, this is Campari in your face, which honestly, I'm digging. If you want a little bit more tartness, add a wedge or so of lemon to this. Extra vitamin C, get that immune system up because we're in those times where we need to keep the germs away. Yum, club soda, it hydrates you. Not really, that is not dietitian advice. Putting club soda in your drinks does not hydrate you. It's only gonna dehydrate you because alcohol is here. Also, I failed to mention, only drink these if you're over the age of 21 or you're in a country where you can drink legally. Okay? Also, don't drive after drinking. You know, stay safe. All right, cool. The next drink is called a Rouge 75, and this is a play on the French 75, which is one of my favorite drinks. This is different because we're gonna add some raspberries to it. We're gonna add some vitamin C, maybe a little fiber, and less added sugar. So the vitamin C in this is only gonna help our immune system. Granted, does alcohol decrease our immune system? Yes, and that is something you should know. Yet, raspberries are gonna help our immune system. So basically, we're at net zero. Okay, so I'm gonna get a muddler. I don't own a muddler. I thought I did, I don't. Here's a fork. 2 raspberries, I'm putting in 3 extra fiber. Adding to the raspberries, you want 1 orange twist. This might be too much, so let me just do half of this. Okay, they want you to use simple syrup, but I'm gonna try something new. We're gonna play a little Bill Nye experiment right now, or what I like to call it, Nicole the Science Gal. The sugar-free vanilla syrup. We're gonna try this instead of simple syrup to decrease the added sugar. Okay, so it wants 1 full ounce of this. I'm only gonna do half of an ounce because when it's sugar-free, that usually means there's artificial sugars in there, and usually artificial sugars are way sweeter than the original sugars. And muddle it. Now you're gonna add an ounce of gin, and then add some ice, and shake it. Shake it until your hands are ice cubes. Oh no, oh. Here's the deal, the raspberries are getting caught up in the hole. We'll just deal with that. Top with champagne. Let's hope it doesn't explode. Okay, we're good. We're good. Cheers. Interesting. I was expecting this to be way more tart. I think because of the sugar-free vanilla, you could even add less than half an ounce, like 1/4 of an ounce of the sugar-free syrup, and I think you'd be fine. The vanilla adds like this depth of creaminess. To me, this is too sweet of a drink for my liking. If you like a sweet drink that's lower in sugar, this would be perfect. It tastes like a raspberry creamsicle. I do see a lot of people liking this drink. For that, I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10, just because I'm probably gonna keep drinking the Campari Spritzer. Last drink up. The last drink we're gonna make is another Spritz, but it's gonna taste completely different than the first Spritz. But we are gonna use elderflower liqueur, AKA Saint Germain. You probably have seen these on menus where they're like $16 drinks or like the fancy expensive ones. This whole bottle, 30 bucks. So that means that they're getting their money's worth after 2 drinks only. So you can make these drinks so much cheaper in your home. Yes, the liqueurs do have a lot more sugar than regular liqueurs, so you can decide how much of the liqueur you actually want in your drink. One of my cubed ice cubes, there we go. Oh. You wanna do either 1 to 2 shots of your liqueur. So I'm gonna do 1.5 just because I'm alone right now and I'm gonna keep drinking that. Oh, okay, or I'll do 2 shots, just kidding. 3 ounces of this. Top with some club soda. Remember, the more club soda, the more diluted it's gonna be. There's a recipe that adds a little bit of thyme, just for a little bit more herbal. Oh my gosh, I forgot to stir. Whatever, we'll stir right now. Look how pretty. All right, let's try it. Ooh, if you're thinking elderberry flowers are gonna taste floral, I guess like a little bit, but not in a bitter, weird way, not in a perfumey way. It's sweet, it's light, it's crisp. It tastes almost like a pear. It reminds me of those pear jelly belly beans. The thyme, because I can smell it, that herbal note kind of cuts too much of the sweetness. If I'm being honest, I probably would only add 1 ounce of the Saint Germain, not 2 ounces, because for me, it's a little too sweet. Yet, this would be an excellent New Year's Eve drink or party, whatever, but because New Year's Eve is right around the corner, look how it's gold. It's the colors of New Year's Eve. It's light, it's crisp. People will feel like they're so stinking fancy having this. This bottle of champagne, $10. Buy any cheap champagne, bubbles you can find because you're not tasting the champagne in this drink. But this is deadly. And that is the video. Let me know down below which one of these 3 drinks you're gonna make for your New Year's Eve party. Vodka sodas were so 2020, 2021. I hate my life, I just want alcohol. We are all about the spritz life in 2022. If you haven't already, press like on this video, subscribe to the channel, and until next time, drink your water, eat your fruits and vegetables, and be kind to yourself and those around you. And I'll see y'all next time. Bye, y'all.